As we move forward to begin our technical sessions, it is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker for the day. We have with us Shri Jagdish R. Desai, who serves as the Deputy Head ESG at Vedanta Sesa Goa, a premier iron ore mining organization with a global footprint spanning India and Liberia. With extensive expertise in mine land reclamation, soil erosion control, and environmental monitoring, Mr. Desai plays a pivotal role in ensuring industrial operations align with ecological stewardship. He is a co-member of the team responsible for drafting the company's sustainability reports based on global reporting initiatives and guidelines. Mr. Jagdish is also awarded with Lead India Fellowship for Leadership in Environment and Development and has attended international sessions at China and Canada. We look forward to your insightful session on ESG case study.
Good morning, everyone. And I thank the organizers, ASSOCHAM, for inviting me to this conclave and share my thoughts and the ESG journey of Sesa Goa. As introduced, Sesa Goa is existing for last 70 years in the state of Goa. And I will just take you through the ESG journey of Vedanta Sesa Goa. So this slide, Sesa Goa has this operation in 3 states. The majority of operations in Karnataka, Goa, Orissa, wherein we have mining, iron ore mining, open cast. We also have diversified into pig iron manufacturing in the state of Goa, as well as met coke plants in Maharashtra and Gujarat. We are also diversifying into manufacturing of ductile iron pipes in the state of Goa. So this is a basic framework at Sesa Goa, wherein the ESG and integrated approach, where environment, stewardship, social development, and strong governance together drive the sustainable mining and value creation for all its stakeholders. We at Vedanta are governed by a sustainability governance system in line with International Financial Corporation performance standards, guidance notes, as well as ESG guidelines, environmental guidelines. So our framework is based on IFC guidelines. So we have policies in place. These are the policies: health, safety, environment, energy, carbon, waste, water management, biodiversity, tailings management. So these are the critical aspects and which require resources. So all those are, we have got sustainability policies. Then we have the Vedanta technical standards. So these technical standards are, systems or guidances on how you operate. Like for instance, grievance redressal, water management, energy management. So how to do that? So everything is documented and the processes are, set. Then we have got the management standards. So this defines how the organization runs its processes, like what are the objectives and targets, what is the auditing mechanism, how you carry out corrective, preventive actions. So all those are taken care by the management standards. Then all our units are certified by IMS, environment, safety, energy. So all these are certified. And the sustainability governance systems is assured by third-party audits. So every year we are, audited. All the Vedanta units are audited for the sustainability. ESG aims. So our ESG stands on 3 core pillars. Basically, transforming communities, transforming the planet, and transforming the workplace. So we have got 9 aims divided into these 3 pillars. So transforming community is at the core or at the guiding principle for all our businesses. Empowering them by enhanced skill sets, this is one of the aim. uplifting or empowering the women and children via social welfare initiatives is another aim. Transforming planet is, adopting the best environmental technologies available to, conserve the nature, to conserve resources. So we have an aim at Vedanta to have a net zero carbon by 2050 or sooner. So each business of Vedanta has its own plan aligning with the Vedanta aim. Achieving net water positivity by 2030. So Sesa Goa is already a water positive. Enhance our business model by incorporating innovative green practices. So compliance is one thing and beyond compliance is another. So we keep on, adopting the latest technologies. Sesa Goa has been always a pioneer, may it be in mine closure, adopting, biodegradable geotextiles for dump stabilization, using root trainers, biotechnology approach for dump reclamation. So there are several, best technologies adopted by Sesa. Transforming workplace, so improving the diversity, inclusivity. So these are taken care in the third pillar, wherein promote the gender parity, diversity and inclusivity and align with the global standards of corporate governance. So in the following slides, I will walk you how these ESG aims are translated into on-ground actions resulting into community environment best practices. Transforming community is our first pillar. So a lot of CSR activities are carried out by the company, and the main signature projects, these are some of the main signature projects which are run by Sesa Community Development Foundation, the Sesa Technical School and the Sesa Football Academy. So these particular, both the academies and the technical schools are based on one of our reclaimed mine site, and since last several decades are empowering the locals by enhanced skill sets. So more than 2,000 students have graduated through the premier ITI school at Sesa Technical School. At Football Academy, we have helped the locals to develop into professional footballers who have represented the country and are playing for various clubs. Then there are several other projects like Gram Nirman, wherein we adopt the villages wherein we operate and support the agriculture. There are several other projects like Back to Farming, then computer literacy. So Sesa Technical School, earlier it was only male dominated. So we have started some courses for the women which are related to computer. These are various stakeholder engagement, wherein we target basically the school students. Whatever practices we follow, we conduct the school visits, the students visit our sites and understand how the operations can be carried out, sustainably. We conduct various competitions, various awareness sessions for the school, our employees, through the employee volunteerism. Transforming the workplace. So diversity plays a very important role in Vedanta, and we target, from the current level of 26% at Sesa to have women force of 35%. And we, have women playing critical responsibilities at various of the departments, right from the security. If you enter our premises, you will be greeted by a lady security, right up to the head of CSR or different technical functions like geologist, environment, mineral processing. Everywhere you can see the women professionals, even the mining engineers. 13% gender diversity in leadership roles. So from 13%, we are targeting to reach up to 20% by FY27. Onboarding LGBTQ. So there are a lot of questions. What is LGBTQ? So no one is aware. So and hiring a LGBTQ is not as simple as it looks. So first, you need to set that atmosphere. Each and every employee requires to be trained on how to, welcome these people, how to work with them, what are the questions. So each and every employee of the organization before onboarding a LGBTQ has to be trained, and the same system is followed. And we have a couple of, LGBTQ employees in our operations, and which we are planning to increase year on year. Increase count of specially abled person. So this is how we want to transform the workplace. Also, safety and health are the most important things, and we work on zero harm policy. Transforming planet. So this is about adopting, best environment practices. Coming to the theme of this conclave, energy and emission trend. So if you see here, we have a plan for each and everything. So from the FY21, our baseline year, our GHG intensity was 2.6 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent per ton of hot metal, which has reduced up to 2.26 for this year. And we have a plan of further reducing it to 2.22. Similarly, for specific energy consumption, it has come down from 4.66 to 4.31, and for next year we have a target of 4.21. These are various, energy saving projects. We have deployed EV HEMMs on our mine site. So you can see a photograph of this wheel loader. So we have around 10 wheel loaders at our mining site. We generate our own power at our pig and plant. There would be a slide on the same, but over and above that, we have also installed renewable powers, like solar power stations at our units. We want to advocate use of EVs. So our company has got a EV policy, wherein all its employees are provided, subsidy. Apart from the government subsidies, the organization also provides subsidy to the employees. Plus, we have installed this EV charging station in the village so that the locals also can benefit from this. These are some of the other projects like coke drying. So these are all the projects driven so that our intensity reduces. This is the GHG emission roadmap for 2030. We also have it till 2040. So you can see here from the current 2.25, we have a plan to reduce it up to 1.9 till FY30. And these are the various projects which are conceptualized. So it may happen or may not happen, but it is very important to conceptualize things. Today iron and steel is a hard to abate sector. So there are technologies are not available. There are a lot of research going on, a lot of investment is required to get in hydrogen powered process. But as of now, there are limitations. But however, we have a proposal of replacing our blast furnace by 2030 in whatever latest technology available. PAT scheme. So there are certain schemes which help the industry to improve on their performance. Bureau of Energy Efficiency is the nodal agency for energy conservation in the country. So they have come up with a scheme for high energy intensive industries. So wherein they give you a target for reduction in your energy consumption, and if you overachieve, you are eligible to get the e-certs. And if you don't, then you have to buy the e-certs from the people who have obtained the e-certs. So these e-certs are traded in market. So our target was 4.30, and we have achieved 9.6. I can't see it. 9.6. So we have overachieved, and that is why we have been recommended for the e-certs. Coming to water footprint, so Sesa Goa, as I said, is water positive. and we are currently at 1.12. We harvest rainwater wherever possible. For instance, wherever the rainwater falls within the mining lease, it is channelized into the mine pit. And activities like dust suppression or beneficiation, this rainwater is used for those processes. Even our pig iron plant, the rainwater which is harvested in Sakhai mine is pumped 8 kilometers and utilized at our pig iron plant. Other activities like cooling, etc., we use the saline water. Saline water from the Mandavi river is used to cool our power plants. So these are some of the photographs. This is the mine pit. Then these are the rainwater harvesting or structures within our plant premises. This is another case study wherein this was first CDM project in the country, wherein the energy which is from the flue gases from our coke ovens plus the blast furnace gases, it has got huge energy, and if it is not used, it is flared. Basically, it is wasted. So this energy was utilized, and we are generating power. So 65 megawatt of power is generated at our pig iron plant. 50% of it is utilized by us for our in-house consumption, and the balance is given to the state. So you can see here, total 65 megawatt power generated using waste gases, which is recently increased. So earlier it was 60 megawatt, now it is increased to 65 megawatt through upgradation in turbine. More than 2000 million units generated in last 5 years, out of which 700 million units were given to the state. And there are, the waste heat is also used for some other projects like slag dryer. Slag dryer, we used to use diesel earlier, so that is replaced by the waste heat. Waste gases are used in pulverized, PCI plant and sinter plant as well. So these has helped us, to be able to keep on improving our energy consumption, reducing our energy consumption. These are various awards. This was the award, the first award, wherein we achieved the PAT cycle in the previous cycle. These are certain other CI awards, energy conservation awards. These are some of the photographs of our ESG activities. We also have a women's football team. So earlier it was only men's team. Now we are also into women's football. The barges, the water transportation in the mining industry is a backbone. So we have a fleet of 12 barges. So we have had a pilot scale experiment on one of the barges and converted into a solar. So all the auxiliary power requirement is met by the solar. And the same will be implemented across in the coming year. I would also like to share with you the case study of our mine reclamation. It is one of its kind in India, wherein this is a Sakhai mine, around 203 hectares, and the entire mine was reclaimed and rehabilitated by various environmental. You can see the photographs. As I earlier mentioned, the football ground, the technical school, that is the bamboo pavilion. These are Nakshatra Van, so medicinal gardens, pisciculture pond. All these are developed on the reclaimed mine site. So collaboration with various institutes like NIO, Fisheries Department, Agriculture Department, Forest Department. These are some of the photographs of our mine. So it is like a ecotourism. You cannot, once you visit there, you cannot, identify it as a mine. This was a haulage road where the earlier mine machinery used to move. So all it is like a kulagar. The infrastructure, when the mine was working, the workshop is converted into the Sesa Technical School. So these are the class, and each and every one, these students are preferred by the industry. So there are campus hiring at the Sesa Technical School. These grounds are developed on the mine waste. These are the various certifications, as I mentioned, integrated management systems. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.